Oh man, so I just woke up to a notification that I guess YouTube did a manual. So I just woke up to a notification that YouTube suspended all six of my channels. Originally, it was my Knicks channel, which has over 10K, and then they suspended my 49ers channel, and now all of them are suspended. So for the next 3 months, I cannot monetize, which means essentially I don't have any income coming in. Now I do have a sponsorship that I think ends in March or April. I got to go look at the contract that I signed. I probably should know that. So that is saving me, or like I'd have zero money coming in. My Facebook is monetized through the Red Sox, which is the hat I've got on because that's all I've got left to this point. And then my Instagram has 30,000 followers, but I don't make any money from it. Don't ask me why. It's crazy. I don't know to this point how I'm not monetized on there. But I'm gonna show you guys the video that got me suspended, and I'm not kidding. This is the video that got me suspended. I'll pop it up right here over to this side. It's 15 seconds long, and you guys are gonna think like, how the hell does that get you suspended? But that's just kind of the reality of YouTube is people are gonna try to take your money. I had a video get a million views, and it went through the checks and it passed. The second one didn't. Well, originally it did, and then they said it failed. And what that means is that I don't know if it was the NBA or the Knicks or both, but they get all the money, but I can still post it and it's like allowed. It doesn't hurt you. But then all of a sudden, I got a message from YouTube saying that, hey, look, this is not allowed on YouTube. We're going to suspend you for 3 months. Feel free to appeal. So then I appealed it because technically it's fair use if you think about it. And at the very least, like if you make a video and it's copyright and the money goes to that person, that's what happens. But I guess that wasn't good enough. And it was like 12, I think it was 12 seconds long. Both of them were 12 seconds long. So it wasn't like I took like a minute clip or something crazy like that. But I tried to add my own version to it. I tried to add text over the top and stuff like that and make it transformative. But I guess that didn't help. So it's wild because I actually was doing well on YouTube. I was starting to save up money. I moved back home in April of 2025, and the last couple months I've really been saving up money and grinding and pushing myself. And then the suspension started to hit, and then I made a new Knicks channel, got that to like 250 in a week, 250 subscribers, and thousands of watch hours, and it was 10,000 views on a 200 sub channel is really good. That's what I did in my last video, and it didn't matter. The reason why I made that channel is because I didn't want to wait 3 months to get paid from the Knicks. So I was like, a couple weeks I can get paid. Let's just do that instead of work on my 10K channel. But it didn't matter in the end. So, but I do take accountability. I'm not gonna sit up here and bash YouTube or sit up here and complain. YouTube has been my dream since I was a kid, man. Since I was 10 years old. When I was in sixth grade, I had a YouTube channel, and the girls in my class found it and they put it on like the projector in one of my classes, and everyone just like made fun of me. And I mean, in the moment, it kind of sucks, but once you actually get to do it full time, and once you get, I'm almost at 100,000 cumulative subscribers. Like I said, my Instagram has 30K, so I built up a pretty solid following, and it was on the rise. We started making swaggy alt videos again, and I mean, I'm gonna have more time in my hands, so I'll probably make more swag yell videos. I am actually gonna look into getting absolutely, like definitively, I'm gonna look into getting a job just for 3 months, but I don't know how a company's gonna feel about that. Because as soon as the 3 months ends, I mean, there's no way I'm gonna continue to work there unless it's like a very good offer. But I don't know, man. It's a beautiful thing to be able to work for yourself. I know a lot of people don't want to have to deal with all that. I mean, I have to run every single channel. I have to have the knowledge. I have to watch the games. I have to rewatch the games. I have to watch the film. Got to get the thumbnails done. I do pay my friend Chris, if he's watching, to do the thumbnails. So shout out to him. He gives me a good deal, man. And we know each other for a minute, like 7 years. So that's why he hooks me up with a good deal. AI also can make thumbnails too if you want to go that route. But I mean, basically, the takeaway from this video is going to be to just don't do anything that can hurt you, even if there's a reward that can change your life. Because that video that got me suspended, excuse me, that short that got me suspended made, I think, like $200, and I gained hundreds and hundreds of subscribers, and that's a lot. Like, it took me probably 2 minutes to make it, and it brought me that much to my channel. But in the end, it wasn't worth it because as soon as I had momentum going, as soon as I was feeling good and confident, it all just disappeared. And I signed a contract, so I still legally have to post on Swaggy YT, which is my main channel with like 64K. I have to post 8 videos for them a month. So I have like they have a company and they sponsored me, so I have to do 8 videos a month, and they pay me a pretty good amount of money. But it's not enough money to where it's like I can just afford to not. Well, technically I live at home, so I can, but it's like I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna do the. I'm still gonna. I'm a Knicks fan. I know I'm a Red Sox and Knicks fan. I'm from Connecticut, so we don't got a pro team. It just ended up that being that way in a weird way. But I'm still gonna post Knicks videos. I'm still gonna post videos of like the teams that I really really mess with, even though I'm not getting money. But like I don't know. That's all of them though. That's the thing. I think I'm still gonna post, but the issue with that is if I when I do actually find work, like I'm not gonna have time to run 6 channels and then to also do the job and then to do my sponsorship. Like there's just no way that's realistically gonna happen. And it's sad to say because at the end of the day, like I was making money and it was my job, but I actually loved what I did. And that's what kind of makes this hurt even more. But you've got to be a little bit realistic and understand that you can't run 6 channels and work a job, man. That's not going to happen. So, yeah, I am going to look into what is available. I do have a degree. For those of you that don't know, I did go to college. I've got a bachelor's degree. So that, and then on top of everything that I can showcase about myself, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I mean, hopefully it gives me a chance. I know the job market's not great. I haven't looked to get a job since shoot, man, 2018. I think the last job I had was 2018 to 2020. I worked there for about 2 years, and then I had a YouTube video hit 30K, and I just quit. I was like, I'm going all in, and that would end up being the best decision I ever made. But you know, what goes up must come down, and every YouTuber essentially has seen this happen to them. They well, not necessarily suspension, but they've seen them kind of skyrocket, and then they go down, and that's why doing YouTube was a volatile career, man. I mean, it just rapidly changes. And unfortunately, in this case, it was for the worse. But there's no reason to get mad or sad. I mean, that's why immediately I just made this video. There's no hostility towards YouTube. Do I think it's BS? Yeah. I mean, I sent in a couple of appeals and I lost them. But man, I mean, you never know, bro. You never know. Something bad could happen to you, and it might end up being the best thing of your life. So I'll keep you guys updated. At least we have, at the very least, there's something to talk about other than just girls, because I can keep you guys updated with work and stuff like that. But man, I mean, imagine having 6 channels monetized on YouTube. Technically 8. They deleted 2 of them. I had 8 monetized channels. They just flat out took out 2 of them. So I have 6, and they're all just demonetized. So I'm probably gonna go take a shower. I just woke up. You guys aren't used to seeing me with light because I always make my videos late. So we got that. The sun is shining out there. So, but yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got to say. I mean, it's just crazy to think that it happened, but I never thought it would happen, but it happened. So, but yeah, I'm out, guys. Peace.